Welcome back. This is KTN News Desk. Now, here in Nairobi County, a section of residents of Kibera live in fear over home and livelihood losses following road construction through the estate. Shadrach Miti has been speaking to some of the affected persons. He joins us live now for us to just get a feel of what is going on the ground. Shadrach, good afternoon. What can you report as of now?
Well, good afternoon, Akisa. We've been here in Kibera since morning, just trying to go around and get information and the feeling of the residents following yesterday's notice from the government, which required them to vacate from what the government says, a land that is supposed to be used for the construction of the road. And remember, according to the government, those people living along the corridor that has been earmarked for the construction of that road are there illegal, and so they should vacate in the next 2 weeks. And so we've managed to go around and talk to so many of them, and here we are at Makina Self-Help School, a school which is supposed to be brought down and destroyed completely to pave way for the construction of that road. Remember, where we are standing is just about 2 kilometers away from where that road is. Remember, that road is supposed to come from Ngong Road through this place and then connect to Langata area, which is about a few kilometers from here. And so to give us that information, remember, this school has been here since 1989, and some of the students will be sitting for the KCPE examination in the next few months. And so we are joined by a teacher in this school who is going to tell us exactly how this is going to affect the students and how they what is their take to them. Karibu sana to KTN News. Please tell us your name and what is your take on yesterday's notice that you should vacate this area?
I'm Mr. War Frederick, the head teacher of Makina Self-Help. And concerning yesterday's notice, we were very shocked, because this is a school that has been here since 1982. And to make the matter worse, we have the candidates, and we wondered where we are going to take all these candidates together with the 250 learners that we are having here in school. Yes.
And so should that destruction and eviction happen, what is your next move? Should it happen, just in case it happens?
Like, if in case it happens, we are so shocked and also very confused, because as we speak, we don't have any option. Like, we only had a request that if the government is really hearing, at least it could be given, let's say, up to, let's say, November, so that the class 8 can sit for their exam. Because here in school, we have got a center, and this center, it carries 2 schools that are doing exam here in our school.
And when you made that communication to the government, have you had any feedback to that effect? And what lies ahead now for those students that are expected to sit for the exam?
Like, as we speak, there is a case that is still in the court, and we are expecting that a ruling to be done in November, so that it can create room for the candidates who will be sitting for their exam coming October this year.
And finally, besides yesterday's notice, at what point of time did you get notified that this school sits on a land that is earmarked, that has been earmarked for the construction of the road? And at what time did you realize that this is an illegal installation on a land that is set aside for the construction of the road?
We only realized yesterday in the morning, when we reached at school, is when we were seeing the notices being pinned on the wall, and also some were being thrown on the roads where people were following. Yes.
And have you had any conversation from the local leadership, maybe from the local administration, the chief, the DC, or county government to that effect?
Concerning the local administration or county government, we've not. Yes.
Well, Akisa, those are the sentiments and the fears of residents. Remember, a while ago we spoke to another head teacher of another school just a few meters from here, and what is coming out is questions are being raised as to the authenticity of the notice that was set out yesterday. Remember, to them, they are questioning how it was dispatched and where it came from, because there is no address to that effect. And so those are some of the things we shall be looking to, and to at least to understand in our subsequent bulletin. But up to now, we get back to you.
Shadrach, thank you for that update. Now, recently deployed Cuban doctors